Welcome back to TheGamer. Today we're going to discuss one of the most highly requested topics which involves both women and video games. Ears perked up, boys? For millennia, men have known women enjoy video games just as much as they do, yet most have struggled to combine the two. Now, as we've never before seen, we will show you how. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you can stay updated with all things gaming. Without further ado, here are some games that will help you pick up girls. Easy learners. Alright, so first things first, let's acknowledge what we're doing. We're using video games to improve our game with women. Sounds simple, and surprisingly, it is. As with all good strategies, it's important to have a solid base, a foundation if you will, and if you're going to use video games to mac, the socializer video games are a must. What is a socializer, you're probably asking? It's simple. Socializers are easy games people can pick up and play relatively competently in a short period of time. We want games with low learning curves that are still fun. One error guys make all the time is assuming the game they've been dominating the last 6 months is easy to play. Too often we see video games at parties and, inevitably, there's always some lame guy explaining an overly complex game to some girl with rapidly fading interest. Leave your quests for your private time. As you might have guessed, Nintendo games are the way to go. The Apple of the video game world, Nintendo is the king of low learning curve and high reward video games. Seems obvious, but every guy should have a working copy of Mario Kart 64 ready and playable. Simple, cheap, and easy to play and learn. It's important to have fun and keep things light. All about the competition. Often overlooked, competition level is perhaps the most important factor when choosing video games to socialize. Like dimming the light or playing your favorite Boys to Men track, the competition level of your video game sets the mood. Don't get us wrong, some of the best games are those which invoke our competitive spirit the most, but is this really going to help you get girls? Absolutely not. In fact, nothing is more cringeworthy than watching a dude hulk out on his friends while playing video games at a party. We get it, you may be the best amongst your friends, but there's a larger war to be won. Maintaining composure is critical to wooing women because we know the steady rock in a raging storm mindset never fails. So in this regard, put most of your online first-person shooters away, and also your Minecraft, for that matter, because the exact opposite isn't what you want either. Instead, focus on games which are easily won or lost, because you want to build tallies and playful grudges. We love Mortal Kombat, but try not to roid out, bro. In fact, your best role, if you're really good, is to break up streaks and keep controllers flowing. A Jaime Lannister Kingslayer role, if you will. Split-screen multiplayer games and anything retro is also sure to be a home run. Keep the games close, trade off with wins, and never ever let her know you let her win. Because remember, maybe she's letting you win. The instruments. Alright, it's time to be adults and admit one very obvious reality. If you're using video games to woo women, chances are you're aware of the power of karaoke, music, and Guitar Hero. You're also probably aware of the fact that most women love boy bands. So my next point may be painfully obvious to some, but still must be said. Your karaoke or Guitar Hero set is gold. That's right, Guitar Hero, surprisingly, is a huge hit at parties. Break out a guitar or two and even break out the drums or whatever you have at your disposal because you won't regret it. If you're going to do this, however, you must agree to pay attention to us right now. Otherwise, you will suffer bitter and terrible humiliation. When playing video games you are good at, it's very important you're having fun and socializing first and playing a video game second. Not playing a video game at a party first and socializing second. Very important distinction. Nothing will ostracize you faster than trying to impress everyone with how good you are. However, if you are naturally gifted and simply cannot fail at Guitar Hero, how about making a joke of it? Go full 1980s, play with your eyes closed, bust out your hot pink boa, whatever. The point is to keep things light. The movers. Yep, the movers are another must-have in any Macker's catalog. If you haven't noticed, there's a theme we're driving here. The best games for socializing aren't usually the games you play the most. That's just a fact. The best games for a party are an entirely different beast. For your next party, it's time to break out the Nintendo Wii. That's right, you're about to earn some serious returns on that thing, so hopefully you still kept it around. The reason we mention the Wii is because it gets people moving, active, and engaged, which is absolutely perfect for a party. Load up some Wii Tennis, get 4 remotes going, and suddenly you have a digital version of beer pong. Remember, the last thing anyone wants at a party is to be committed to some video game they don't want to play. The major bonus, however, is that the Wii is a conversation starter. Let that sink in. The holiest of holies, the Wii is a bridge which allows you to flippantly challenge anyone in the room. Who knows, you might just challenge your future wife. Of course, we don't need to remind you to take it easy. You can leave those tennis-style grunts for another time. Teams and tap-ins. Alright, this one is pure gold and it's a particular favorite of ours at TheGamer. We love using team-based games to woo the ladies. It might sound lame, but it's definitely not. If you've got a nice 4-player team-based game, it can become a party within a party very quickly. Continuing on from the previous entry, ideally, you've got at least 4 people at your party and 4 controllers for the Wii. When you've got you and a buddy, it becomes very easy to challenge 2 girls to a duel. This doesn't even need to involve a Wii. If you have a PS4 or Xbox One with 4 controllers and any 4-player WWE or wrestling games, you've struck gold. It's most important to note that when you're using video games to woo women, you use the games as a showcase of your personality. There's nothing she can or can't do for you. You're just a sarcastic guy with dad jokes and playing these video games, not some overly serious loser. The last thing a girl wants to see is a little bit of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Lastly, you are responsible for the atmosphere surrounding your microcosm. Girls want to play if you're having fun and everything's sunshine and rainbows. If you and your buddies all have your headsets on, you can bet she'll leave you to it, as she should. That's it for us. What do you think of our list? Meeting girls is a nuanced start, but we think we've given you more than enough material to get started. If you haven't had any success with our methods, be sure to let us know in the comments section below. Give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and check out our playlist for more great content. Thanks for watching.